Hi, I'm Nobu. This station is the closest station to the University of Tokyo, Japan's most prestigious university. Today, I'd like to take a stroll around the University of Tokyo. The university campus has many attractions and is a great place to sightsee. Stay tuned till the end. Okay, let's go. Apparently, a distant relative of mine has lived nearby for 7 months. His name was Kenji Miyazawa, who was a novelist, poet, and children's author. Some of you may have heard of him. I'm going to visit the place where he lived before visiting the University of Tokyo. Miyazawa's most famous work is undoubtedly Night on the Galactic Railroad. It tells the story of two boys, Giovanni and Campanella, who journey through the galaxy on the train before their inevitable separation. I'm no exception. I read it when I was little. On 23 January 1921, 25-year-old Kenji Miyazawa had an argument with his father over their differing religious views and ran away from home. He then took a night train to Tokyo. He wanted to hone his preaching skills so that he could convert his father to the Lotus Sutra, which he believed in. It's believed that Kenji Miyazawa stayed in this area for only about 7 months. The apartment building visible in front is where Kenji Miyazawa used to live. This is the Goshuden of the former Maida clan's residence, commonly known as the Akamon Gate. Although it's now closed to the public, it's one of the most famous gates at the entrance to the University of Tokyo. Akamon means Red Gate. The Edo-era Maida clan residence of the Kaga domain once stood on what is now the Hongo Campus. In 1827, Nariyasu Maida, the 12th Lord of Kaga, built a common gate to welcome his bride, Lady Yasu, daughter of the 11th Tokugawa shogun. Gates built for this kind of purpose are known as Goshudenmo. If I'm not mistaken, the Akamon Gate used to be a normal entrance, but now it's closed. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to enter the campus, but I managed to get inside somehow. The University of Tokyo is a public research university in Bunkyo, Tokyo. It was founded in 1877 as Japan's first modern university. Its roots trace back to older institutions like the Teimongata and the Shoheizaka Institute. It was formed through the merger of Tokyo Kaisei School, Tokyo Medical School, and the preparatory school called Yobimon. This preparatory school later became the first higher school of Japan. At first, the faculties of law, science, and letters were based in Kanda. The faculty of medicine was located in Hongo. During the Edo period, most of the Hongo Campus, Yayoi Campus, and the hospital grounds were the Edo residence of feudal lords. There are various historical sites on the University of Tokyo campus. The Meiji-era school buildings that stood on the Hongo campus were mostly destroyed by the Great Kanto earthquake in 1923. However, from the following year, a reconstruction plan was promoted led by Shuzo Uchida, then a professor in the Faculty of Engineering and later the 14th president of the university. By the 1930s, the campus had largely been completed in its current form. Additionally, since the damage from the war was minimal, the unified architectural style known as Uchida Gothic still remains today. Denjiro Yasuda, a founder of the Yasuda Zaibatsu, was concerned that the university did not have a binden, a temporary resting quarters for the emperor. Thus, Yasuda made donations to the university to construct such a place, and the Yasuda Auditorium was completed in 1925. Architect Yoshizu Uchida seemed to draw inspiration from the Gate Tower at Cambridge University. However, the dynamic design of the auditorium is entirely unique. Yasuda Auditorium became a fitting new symbol of the University of Tokyo. At the time, the university was aiming to become a modern research institution. It was built around the time of the Great Kanto earthquake in 1923. After the University of Tokyo protested it in 1968, known as the Todai Funso, the auditorium was renovated. His name was Arata Hamano. He served as the president of the University of Tokyo for about 11 years from 1893. The bronze statue stands in a place with a good view. I wonder what kind of scenery he can see from his eyes. The Faculty of Engineering building is located near Yasuda Auditorium. There is a coffee shop over there. I'll get something to drink. Next to Starbucks, there is a rest area with various interesting exhibits. Some students are having lunch here. Today is spring break, so there are very few people around. Now I'm heading to the Yayoi campus, where the Faculty of Agriculture is located. I'll have lunch there. At the main gate of the Yayoi campus, it blends in with the school buildings and the greenery of the trees on campus to create a stately landscape. Located at the bend in Nakasendo Road, it also reserves a landmark for the region and the road. I'm here to see another statue of Hachiko. Concerned that Hachi's owner was not known to be a professor at the University of Tokyo, a group of volunteers erected the statue. Hachi finally met his master here. Hachiko's real name is Hachi. The character Ko was added because his teacher felt it was disrespectful to refer to his beloved dog simply as Hachi, so the students spontaneously added to his name. The Yayoi campus of the University of Tokyo has a faculty of agriculture. I had an early lunch at the agriculture faculty cafeteria. I had poke curry, pork miso soup, and broccoli and egg salad. It was just over 500 yen if I'm not mistaken. This miso was really good. Climbing this footbridge takes me to the Hongo campus easily. This area is the Faculty of Science campus. I'd been here for the graduate school entrance exam, but at the time it was an old building and undergoing renovation. All the windows were closed, covered with plastic sheeting on the outside, and there was no air conditioning. It was very hot and uncomfortable inside. This place was planted in memory of Dr. Kenjiro Ume. There is also a monument. He was a professor at the Faculty of Law of the Imperial University of Tokyo and played a central role in drafting the Civil Code of Japan. You can buy souvenirs at the community center. This is a bench that was originally made from the stairs of Akamon warehouse. The building at the end of this road is the University Museum, the University of Tokyo. This is the elevator in the former number one building of the Faculty of Science, which Einstein is said to have ridden. However, construction began after Einstein's visit to Japan in 1922, and it was unclear why this elevator has been referred to as the Einstein elevator. This is a piece of coral reef collected from Okinotorishima, Japan's southeast island, located in 1,740 kilometers south of Tokyo. It was collected in 2007 for the purpose of preserving the island, and after being examined, it was donated to the museum. This was the garden of the Edo residence of the Maeda clan, the former lords of Kaga. It's open to the public once a year. Today, I took a walk around the Hongo and the Yayoi campuses of the University of Tokyo. As it's a historic university, there are many things to see, and I think people who like architecture will also enjoy it. You can buy souvenirs, and there is also a free museum, so I had a lot of fun. That's it all for today. I usually explore places in Japan that tourists often miss with stories from local history and culture. If that sounds fun, subscribe and join me next time. またね